So can you guys hear me now? Marvelous, you're online. Can you hear me? So what about now? Is the audio clear now? So can you guys hear me now? Okay, that's nice. That's nice. So let's wait for other people to join, like maybe 5 minutes. Hey, Suleiman, Soli, I see you. I see you. So how many people do we now have in class like this? How many people do class like this? Hey, Crane, I see you. Okay, we are 8 now. I think today I can show my face. I think so. Oh, yeah. Now, we never see me for long. Now, notice I don't reduce at it. But we move. We thank God for good health. So, I be now. So, we are 8. Can we start? Is Osato in the house? Is Osato online? Una they see me, Abi? Una they see my face? Is Osato online? Okay, let's get started. Let's not wait for her. Una know where we dey now. We are building Figma. I say Figma. We dey build them PAGA the built website. So I gave us this thing. So let's just done. Lil Prado Fix FX. Afana. Good evening. May I share the live. May I join the live. Anything. May I share the like them. May other people visit see them. Sorry, say we've not been stable with class. It's because of my health, but I'm healed now and we thank God. I know Luato Sin Afana. Good evening. So yeah, this is what we've been developing. So let me switch to let me bring this down. So let's now what we done the build since be this. Make I open my VS Code. Yes, Olil Prado, health is well too. Let me see if the project is oh Paga Whitey. Okay, thank God. So I think everywhere clear now. I bought different router and everything this time. So make una take note. My online class, live paid class, is starting 29th of September. If you're interested, register. Forget say I talk to they found only 20 people. They don't complete. Some people don't still beg me inside DM. I don't still add them. So if you know see you really want to join, just join if you get the funds. Okay, can we see the code very well? Make I see enlarge and small. I think it's big enough now. I think where we stop now, where we use the exact font. We imported, I showed you guys how to import fonts. We use the exact font where they use for this place. So, here, Poppins, for the last video. So if you never watched the last video, watch them. Okay? So I bet me not the power tap, me not the like the live, I beg. I say power tap like saying on TikTok. Me not share live the live, me not subscribe. If you are not subscribed to my channel, this YouTube channel can help you in your software development journey. Go many things there for this channel, so pay attention. Oh. Okay. So let's move on. Hey, Mirror Facts. Good evening, oh. Let me go live with the code. That's go live for Visual Studio Code, oh. So that you understand what I mean. More go live, more see where we don't do and reach. Okay, so now here we don't reach. Yes, I hope we can see it, Abi. Now here we don't work reach. So we don't still try. So we don't import the PAGA this thing. Very good. The next thing is let's design this get started. More design this get started. Or let me see. We need space in between this Nigerian flag, this login and this get started. More put space, proper space more, right? So more we do So let me go my HTML code. Okay, see the gap. Is it even the one, Seth? Well, make a do on like 60 pixels so that I go know which one they wide, they change. Nothing change. I do 1,000 so that I go see the effect where. What did they happen? Oh, sorry, now my browser. My browser they hang. This edge now why just tire. It just tire. Make I change them to 40 to be sure. Okay, so it's here in between these ones. Let's see in between these ones. Make I look the HTML format. And I know say that since last week, so I don't still forget. Okay, see the HTML. See this one. Right links. Okay, right links UL. Let me see if I have anything like that. So I'm going to call dot. I'm saying nav, then dot right links. Then the UL. You know, say this thing what we do nav UL. This gap affects all of them. It affects all the UL we did there, which also involve the center one and this right one. But if you look, the one on the right have more gap than the normal ones where they here. You dey see am. The one where they this right, see this gap between the flag and the login and this one. It's different. So that's why they call the class the right links the UL within inside this particular class. Understand the one we did this particular class. So now I won't give that in. So I'll just say this. I go say gap. Let's just look for trombone and put something bigger, so that we'll see. 300 pixel. Then let me see. Okay, you know, still say work abi only for that one. So let's do. No, it's already 40. So let's do something like 70. Exactly. Una see am abi. Good. Ashimoye Gabriel, good evening. How far now? So we are just 8 in class today. Okay, that's fine. So more we move on. The next now, let's work on this login first. Make it be the primary color. This login. So our own still be black. So let's come here. We'll go HTML. We'll see the way we take do one first. See, I'm going to have a class. At the add one class, join that login anchor tag. So, I call them login link. Olorunfemi somewhere. How far now? So I'm going to come to nav, then dot login link, and I'm going to say the color should be our normal variable that we've created before, which is primary color. You see Amabi? Exactly. Let's check now. You see say it don't change. See it here, our variable. I taught you this one in the class last week. So that's good. So let's go on. The next thing is to now decorate this get started. So now let me analyze something. Una see say this get started and this create an account. Now the same design, a button. Abi, let's see if we have another thing that looks like that. We also have this kind of button which is different, but we get that 2 buttons. So what do? I want to teach you now something, how you create reusable code. Just like the way you take create variables for here. Let's create a class called primary what button. You see? Let's give the background color variable our normal primary color, which is this primary color. Then let the text color be white. Okay, my AI is giving me something. Let's give it padding of this one. Then let's give it border radius of 5 pixels. Now we don't go see them anywhere. We need to apply them. So you see this primary button. So anytime when we need them, we go they call them. So right now let's give it to this one, this class. So let's say primary button. You see Amabi? If I call that class now, you see say it work. You see Amabi? Just like this one. You see I'm saying it work Abi? Good. Mohammed S. Say. You say now today you notice change of time. Yes, so the class that we do by 8 o'clock, I've been 9, sorry, makes me go to bed very late and it's affecting my health. So, you know, I'm too young for BP now because of our work, we know they sleep. So I shift the time, come 7 p.m. So please, I hope you understand. Olorunfemi, I'm fine. Thank you very much. So the next thing is, when I see say space, they this up like this. You can see this space up like this. We also need to include that space in our own. So let's analyze our code. We'll go our HTML. If we want to put that space, let's look at it very well. We have to give this our nav margin top. Let's see if margin top go work. We don't already get nav somewhere. This is nav. Let's say margin top and see what happens. Let's just say 100 pixels for now so that we can see the difference very well. Right? Margin, so, oh, see the way I wrote it. Margin top, yeah. So more will come here, let's see it. Oh, this one won't work because it shifted the whole margin. Okay, I won't put it here. I'm going to put it for the header. But instead of that, I'm going to say padding. Let me say padding top. No, do we have padding top? No. Just permit me, let me say something like 10, 20 pixels. Let's see what is going to happen. Of course, you see that space, Abi? But I think we need more. Yes, let's add more to it. So it will be padding. Let's put 40 pixels. Okay, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. So I hope we understand up to this point. I hope so we get as they go. Mudashiru Kosoko. Okay, my online class. I said I'm starting a paid class September 29th. I don't advertise them since July. So if you want to join, just register. Ask Osato to send you the link. To do it online, it's $500 or 780,000 naira. If you want to come over to Benin to come and attend class, it is, and then you don't have accommodation, you want us to get your accommodation, that one is $600, which is like 950K or 980K. But if you get your accommodation and you just want to lead the class physically, now just $400. So that's what I was talking about. So do we understand? Can I move on now? Mudashiru, you shout ah. It's all right. Okay. Marvelous Balogun saying you understand. So any other person, can we move on now? Will we move on now, right? Other people don't understand. Okay, now the font import, import be this. We use font face. That's for crane. Okay, so I think we can move on. So I guess we don't settle with this menu like this. We don't settle with them. Let's put small animation when we mouse over these things. Let's just put small animation. Let's say when we mouse over, what will happen like this? When we mouse over our A, let me do it like this. Let me come here. Or the A inside navigation. Let me see. If we say the color should be primary text, so if we do like this, when I see when we mouse over, I go put small transition for here. Maybe to be like 0.5, yeah? 0.5 seconds. So that when we mouse over, I go animate small. You see? Oh, sorry, I don't block screen. I never they show the screen. Sorry, now me just the screen. Sorry. Okay, so this is what I did. Can you see? So this is the code. I just created a hover. Now know I'm now for this. For all the A, then I added transition of 0.5 seconds, or let me make it 2 seconds so it's faster for it to work, for it to behave animated. So see, yeah. Then for this login on, mode one say in go turn to black. So we'll come to this where is it now? For primary button, we go say primary button hover. Oh, look at this thing where my AI give me. Say darken that color by 10%. Let's see. And it work, oh, but I don't want that. That's not what I want. I think I will do it for. Okay, that's for primary button now. It only did it for primary buttons. Yeah. No, that's not what I want. It's not even primary button I wanted to do it for. So look at me. I want one for right links. Well, in fact, I had this login link. I want to do it for this login link. That's the code. I want to do it for login link. So I'm going to do this and then say hover. Okay, this is nice. Text decoration underline. Look at it. No, I don't want it. Let's just change the color to. Let's take the color to black instead. So let's see. Now see, just like this one. So this one is black. Then let's do for this one. Look at this one. Let's do for primary button hover. We would say background color should be. It should be. No, we want it to be darker. Right, let me see. But this darker no work. Oh. Let me see. Nonsense. Let's say background color should be. Let me see. Let me pick a different color. What should we even make the background color now? Hell. What color should be the background color like this? Let me see a darker version of this our primary color. Let me copy this primary color and come back here. Let me say, let me paste. I know I'm going to get the darker color. So if I mouse over now, it will carry me come here. So I can come down more. Yes. So this works. Let's see. They see an AB. So this works. Exactly. It works like that. So when I understand this point, yeah? I can continue now, right? Can I continue now, guys? Okay, that's fine. Let's move on. So the next part now is to do this part. Una see say for the mobile view. Una see say for the mobile view, things different. So, but let's do this first. Then when by next week, I don't know whether we'll finish this one. By Wednesday, we'll continue. So now I tell you now, that this project I go take teach you now responsive web development. So let's do this one. So we have things side by side. Look at it. And then we have this thing here. So let's go on. Let's go to my code, my HTML. So header, we don't finish header like this. Let's now go down to, let me say, no, we never finish header. Sorry. Everything go there inside header. This whole place. Because now, see, this whole place, now in be header. Yes. So we don't already get that section down. We don't already call them landing section. So let's go ahead now. We have this small text. You see this small text first. But before we do that, we see everything, the two of them, they side by side, right? So what we will do, we'll create another div. This one we'll call class. Let's just say landing left child, yes. And then we'll now have landing right child. You see, right? So the left one now going to be this one. So let's do the left one first. Let's have a span. I go use span for that. If you never see span before, learn that for HTML. Now inline tag. So it's just to hold things that are small like this. So we have span. Then I'm going to have this one. We'll go use this one. Do H1. Let's use H1 for it. Let's paste it. So we don't paste that H1 thing. You see, say this one another color, Abi. I'm going to use span for it to this payment. This payment, so with the year. So I go use span, they wrap and two. Nice. Nothing will happen yet. All of them they black like that here. So notice that the span they change the color. Then we have this one. I'm going to use a paragraph for this one. So look at it. Then I'm going to have these two buttons. One button is like this one, and then this other one be like this other one. So it's just very easy. I'm just going to, I will just come here under there. Under there, I'm going to have a div to hold those buttons. I'm going to call it action, or let me call it CTA. CTA stands for call to action. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to have two of them. You see, two of them. Create an account and learn more. So this one will be create an account. Yeah. And this other one, I learn more. Yeah. Now, since I already applied that primary button class to this one. So if we go now, when I see the primary button class, now see Amabi, when I see say sharp, then we have that learn more too. So this one called a secondary button. So that's fine. We don't finish with this side with that. Now let's now do this side. This side now image. I go pick the entire thing as image, including the circle in the background. You know, see, now what I talk say, when we build them, now go see the best pattern we will go use for when we don't do now. So you see, I'm going to come here. I'm going to make the image bigger a bit. I'm going to say ×3, yes. And I'm going to export it as PNG, not SVG. So let me export. So if we check now, if I open this file, we don't download now. So when I see the image, yeah. So I'm going to locate it inside my download folder now. Olorunfemi Samuel, network they show you shege. Yeah, sorry. So see the image here. I'm going to go inside my code. Inside, do I have an image folder? Yes, inside my image folder, I'm going to add that image. So see, the name now group 239. I'm going to add it inside. But I'm not going to right click and rename it. I'm going to rename it as, let's say landing image, I beg. I no fish out. Very good. So I will come inside my code. Under this place now, inside this second div, landing right child, I'm going to call the image. Sorry. I'm going to call the image here. And then src, the source. I'm going to say images/landing image.png, and then the alternative will be landing image. Now see, I'm very simple. Let me go to the web. Oh, it no work or something is wrong. It's like I no link and we're landing image.png. Oh, I didn't write it well. I said landing. It's supposed to be landing. Let me rename it well. Let me say landing. N. Good. It's supposed to work now. Now, I see as a big Abby, the big die. Very big. For now, or I think what I even downloaded is too big. That times 3 is too big. Let's download a smaller one, Jare. Let's use times 2, Abby. Or let's use times 1.5. That one too much. Let me see what the size will look like. Let's see. I think this one will be okay. Make I delete this one with the here. So let me move this new one there and rename it to that landing image. Okay, very good. So let's hope it works. This one don't work. You know, see, it's small. So it don't work. Now see, Amabi, now understand to this point. Also, to start passing attendance, this thing, attendance list. I'll be attendance link. So, hope you wanna understand to this point, yeah? Wanna understand to this point, Abi? If you don't understand, tell me so that I don't just keep moving and you guys now know they understand. Me na answer while they wait. It's like when I dey way back. Abi, I don't know, sha. Una know the answer. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let me make this small. Okay. So the next thing, we have to put them side by side first. So let's do that one first. So let's just flex the div first. So we have, let show now the do div. Let me collapse them. So these two divs, so you see. So we are going to flex this landing section. So I'm going to create a comment here and say landing section. So let's do header dot landing section. We are going to say display flex, right? Then we are going to do, let's display flex. Let's see what it looks like first. When I see say it don't do side by side, Abi. Let's look at it. It don't do side by side, but there's a space here. When I see this space for here, when I see Amabi, there is a space. Let's also add that quickly. So we are going to give, what we are going to do is, we go give this landing section margin top so that that space go there very well. So let's say margin top. Let's say maybe, let me look at the mobile view first. I want to use the mobile view whether, okay, space 2 there. So I'm going to use percentage so that I go there responsive. So I'm going to say, let's say like 10%. So let's view it. Okay, and I see say the space there, but I think that 10% is too much. Let's do something like 7%. Okay, I think this is fine, yeah? Now, there is a way if you remember, if we go this entire header, if we go the entire, if I scroll go up for this header, when I see I give a height of 600 pixel. That time that we're building it from beginning to just let us see this small height. Now see where it stop. Now this our image don't overflow because we don't put space. So now instead of telling it specific size, we know if you know the specific size. So what we'll do is we'll now do auto. Means automatic according to the children that it has. So you see as I say auto now, you see say the thing don't feel come here. You see say the thing don't feel come here like this. Very good. So if you reduce this one, the thing to go they reduce. So now auto go make am like that. Wait. I need to put my camera on full screen. Cletus Vincent, you talk say your own CSS no green link. Oh my shit. Why you no link? Wetin happen? Explain for comment section. Osato, abeg take notes. Let me show you. This is how you link your CSS. Let me just give you a reminder. Inside the head tag, see link, real style sheet. Look at it here. My CSS, they inside CSS folder. Look at styles inside CSS folder. So it's going to be css/styles.css. Now so it's supposed to be. So what will be the problem when you get Vincent? Okay, let me continue, Sha. So this is what we have now. Let's look at the original. Look at the original here now. So let's start working with this one on the, or before that, let's reduce this size first. This image size, let's reduce it. I can, now landing right child. So I can say, let me come down. I can say header dot landing right child and then the image. I'm going to say the image inside. Let me say width 100% first. If I say now 100%, I want to see what will happen. Let me say the width is 100% first. Let's see what happens. When I say it reduce small, Abi. So I think, let me look at the original one. Let me see. I think we are going to leave it like that. Yes, we are going to leave it like that. This should be like the size. So this should be like the size. So let's go on. So we don't do that one. So now let's work on this part, which is here. More work on that part, more see what will happen. So this is this part. So what's the first thing? The first thing now, this one. This your cache. More check the fonts where they use. They use poppins and they use regular, right? And the color are pink. So let's see it and span. I use span. The same way I use span for this payment. So what you notice I go do, I'll come here. I go say, okay, landing left child. I'm going to say header dot landing left child. I'm going to say, in fact, let me do this one separate. But I'm still going to work on that one, but let me not put it. I'm going to say the span. All the span in landing this thing. Let's do color should be primary. That was variable primary color. Yes, primary color. Let's look at it first. Did it change? It didn't change. Let's check why. Span header the landing left child. Let me check. Landing left child class. Oh, sorry, I say VA. Supposed to be VAR. Yeah. So now I see say all the one will be span now don't change. And I see say their colors don't implement. Abi. Let me respond to what Vincent is saying in the comment section. For me to try linking for this assignment, then it wouldn't work or link for me. Cletus, I don't understand. Osato, I better respond to Cletus. Let's continue. So we don't solve the issue of this this one. We don't solve them over here. So let's go on. The next thing is, so let's work on this one very well. Now Poppins regular. Do we have Poppins regular in our font? We have Poppins medium. Let's duplicate this one and give it Poppins regular. Now remember the way with the link. Now let's look at the one that is Poppins regular inside the font. Poppins regular, Poppins regular. Look at it, Poppins regular. So this will be regular. Exactly. So that Poppins regular now, I want to see whether now they use for all the things where they here. Let me check this one too. Oh, this one is oxygen bold. I will download that one. So let's do this one first. Poppins regular. Let's come down and say I'm going to say header left child. Okay. Because if I say Poppins regular now, watch. If I say font, it came out now here. It's going to be Poppins regular, sorry. If I put them now, it go work, oh, it affects this one, but it go also affect this payment. Una see am. Una see say it don't work. Look am here. You can see it, yeah? Yeah. But if I come, because I give the span, it will also affect that payment. And I don't want that. The payment gets its own separate. Let's see. The payment box, all of them are oxygen. So that's not how I want to do it. I'm going to give this span. Where is it now? I'm going to give this span. Oh, there's a way I can do it. I'm coming, let me go this. How to use ent. I want how to call first child of a div in CSS. Maybe we'll learn something new here. Just pay attention. Must see whether this mumu here I go carry and come out. I don't know what's wrong with network. First child color red. Okay, let me try this. If it works, then I will explain it to you guys. I'm going to say span first child. Watch. Is this even correct? This will be. I beg, make I use Google. This Bing, I don't understand that. Okay, thank you. Let's see this one. That one are the same. To target the first child of a div in CSS, you can use first child. Here's how you do it. This target all div element first child. This pseudo class selects an element that is the first child of its parent. If you have HTML with this, blah blah, would style the paragraph. Oh, nice. So I'm going to say landing this thing. The first child of this left landing. Watch, oh. The first child of this header dot landing. Oh, that's two now. Dot landing. The first child. I will explain. I just want to see if it works. Let me say like 200 pixels. Let me see if it works first. Oh yes, it works. So let me explain what happens. You can select the first child of a container. Let's say in this case now the container is landing left child. The first child here in a span. So I told it that only the first child of the landing left child that is inside header you should affect. So you put the name and then you say the first child and you apply something to it. So that's what I'm going to use to apply these poppins to that span. Very simple. So very simple. I'm also going to use it to reduce the font size because let's check the font size of this. The font size is what? 14. Yes. And normal HTML default size is 16. So let's say font size 14 pixel. So let's see. I think that works. Can you see now? Only this one now have that 14 pixel and has that Poppins. What's the name now? Oh, I feel tired. Poppins regular. So the next thing now is this one. The next thing now is this one. This heading. And this heading is oxygen bold. We don't get that oxygen bold this thing. We only created the folder. So we don't get them. So let's go and download it. Oxygen font download. Look at it here. It's a Google font. We'll go end class in 5 minutes. So may I share the live? How many will be for live? We are still 8, yeah? We are still 8, Abby. So get fonts, download or... Yes, more download the font. And two, both Poppins to download. Voila, because now the same font we go on together. Okay, don't download. Let me open the folder. Let me see what is there. So we have oxygen. Let me extract them. Okay, good. So we have oxygen. Oxygen are just 3 files. So I'm just going to copy those files and put them inside this oxygen. So let's drag it and inside oxygen. So we are good. Now say Abi, we get bold, light, and regular. So the normal way we are calling fonts now. So let me put this one let's call here. Let's duplicate this one. The Figma link. Crane is asking for the Figma link. Let me drop it in the comment section. I've sent it. Let me also pin it. Okay. So let's go on. So I'm going to drag that in. Okay, we don't already drag them. So this one is going to be oxygen regular, and then it's going to open. You just make sure that it links to oxygen. Look at the oxygen regular. Let me have another one for oxygen bold. Oxygen bold. This will be oxygen bold. Yeah. Then I'm also going to have another one for oxygen light. Because based on the 3 what we'll get for here. So oxygen light. So we are good. So mostly the one where they use for our guy for this one. Now oxygen bold. Very good. So let me look at it. Now our H1. So landing left child H1. So let's come here. Let's go down. So landing left child. Let me put it here. Landing left child H1, the H1. You see? So I'm going to say font. Okay, nice. Let's see if this works first before I explain what my AI did. Okay, nice. Now see maybe. So the font family, we pick that Poppins bold. Font size 50 pixel. Margin top 10 pixel. So let me see if you have margin top. Okay, it gets small. It gets small. So I don't want to use pixel. Now remember that rem and em what I teach you now. I want use so that I go dey responsive according to the size of the screen. I go use REM because now notice that one they related to the root, which is HTML. So let's say like 5 REM first. Let me see what it looks like. Oh wow, that's big. So that is nice. Let's see, but it's not as big as that. So let's Let's use like maybe 3. Yes, this works. Though it be like say this they are black different, but their own I don't know shall you know be like my own oxygen bowl though, but we move. Oh, their black also is different, so I think we have that black somewhere. Now be this PAGA black. Okay, let's go down. Let's now say, let's say the color is that var PAGA black. Yes. So let's see. I don't know if that PAGA black work, but let me try with just white first. There's a reason why. Oh yeah, that means the PAGA black work. So you see, say this one we don't call with span no change. So that PAGA black work. When they say I'm Abi, don't they make sense, Abi? So this is exactly 8 o'clock. Let's give it a specific width. This is what I will do, I go put this. Let me look at it very well. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I go put this H1 what is that they call them? And let me see it again. No, they are not the same. Okay, don't worry. Let me give that H1 a specific width. Let's say width is equals to, let's say like maybe 60% of the whole this thing. Let's see. Now, guess what? Let me do something so that you will see first before you confuse. Let me go to that landing, this left child first. Let's say border 1 pixel solid black. I want you to see something. Pay attention. Look at the entire width. So this, when I say 50% for this or 60%, it means 60% of its parents. Now why I put that border so that I go see, so that I don't be confused. Let me remove it back. So as I say, or let me even say 70%. Let's see. I think 70% works. Yeah, 70% works. Let's also call this paragraph. Let's look at it. Let's say instead of this now, it's not going to be the paragraph. Let's say P. And then I'm going to give the width to be that. Let's say this one should be 60%. Let's just see something first. Hey, look at it. I want it to look like that one. So let's see. I think it should be smaller, safe. Let's make it like 40% and see what happens. Okay. Okay, no, this one is a bit longer. No, it's longer. Let me make it longer. What do they do? 80% and see what happens. Whew. 80% is too long. Let's do 60%. I'll leave it at 60%. Or does it work? Oh, no. Let's do 50%. Let's say 50%. Okay, I think I prefer this 50%. Looks almost like it. Okay, now. Crane. I'm not sure I use popping, so instead of oxygen, oh, did I? Oh, yes, thank you. I use poppins. It's supposed to be oxygen. No wonder they look say the font different. Oxygen, yes, I've changed it. Oxygen. Let's look now. Now we are talking. Thank you, Jare Crane. I just the loose screen now. So let's see. I think so. We are good. I also want it to be, look at, it's like it is justified. Let me make it justified. So let's say the distance. So I'm going to say text align should be justified. Yes. Siam. But we can't get that space now. Let me see. Let me even see the font size that they use. What's the font size? They use 56, but they use rem. Okay, that's fine according to the screen. This thing. Let me, okay, 70%. Let me use like 4 rem and see. Okay, 4 rem, 4 rem. Anyways, let's use this 4 rem. Now let's look at this paragraph. It needs to come down small. Look at it here. It needs to come down small. Let's see another way that we can do it so that everything can come down. Because if you look, this button itself don't overlap them. So let's say I'm going to call this paragraph and this div together. Because now at the same time I want to apply. So I'm going to say paragraph and div. I'm now going to say margin bottom should be like 20 pixels. Let's see what happens. Exactly. I think we need it to go more. So let's go. Let's say like 50 pixels. Okay, this is looking good. But now only the div you can't work for. You know, work for the paragraph. Okay, for the paragraph, let me give the H1 margin bottom. Yes, that one too can work. And let me try 20 pixels. Exactly. This works. So let's see. Nice. This works. So we see. Good. So let's stop here for now. Now see say this one self don't arrange itself. Now see Anabi. So this one self don't already arrange itself. So let's stop here. This is 6 minutes after 8. So from on Wednesday we are going to work on these two. And then before you know it, our landing page is complete. How many of you agree that this is looking good? Okay, Cletus Vincent, it will be wrong to put to put BR tag in between the H1 inside, like put different because I want to break it. No, I don't need to. I just use the width to arrange it. You understand? It's not by force that it must be according to how their own is. Though their own is the mobile payment, blah blah blah. It's not by force, but if you see, even with the right width that I use, it still works like that. And this width will be responsive. Can you see say, when I say it don't dey responsive small, but of course I know what to do. When we get to mobile view, I'm going to show you people what to do. But let's keep going. So this makes sense. So everybody, bye. See you guys. See you guys on Wednesday. So if you never buy my book, order the book HTML. Bye. CSS is almost complete. I think by next week or even Wednesday, it might be complete. Now as I 6 since I know let me see road. So see you guys.